Okay, so welcome to midterm topic 3 for Accounting 202, dear students. So we are now in the budgetary planning. So our learning objectives for today would be to state the essentials of effective budgeting. No? So what constitutes an effective budgeting? No? And the components of the master budget. Next learning objective would be to prepare budgets for sales, production, and direct materials. And next would be to prepare budgets for direct labor, manufacturing overhead, and selling and administrative expenses, and a budgeted income statement. Next is to prepare a cash budget and a budgeted balance sheet. And last is to apply budgeting principles to non-manufacturing companies. So maybe we can have this topic, no, be um, divided into two topics. So let's just cut it, no? Let's have midterm topic 3 for what we can able to cover, and then the remaining will be in midterm topic 4. Okay? So let's get started. So learning objective 1, no? So what do we need? Why do we need to know the essentials of effective budgeting? No? So why is it important to have an effective budgeting? Okay. So first is let's define what is budget. So budget is a formal written statement of management's plans. Take note that it is formal and it is a written statement of management's plans. No? For a specified future time period expressed in financial terms. So later on, we'll be discussing how we can establish, no, or what's the process of budgeting, no? Basta, no, let's just have this as a foundations, no, of what is or what does budget mean, no, in our discussion. Okay? So this is the company's budget that we are pertaining to. Okay. So why is it essential to have an effective budgeting? Number one is um it can be a primary method, no? Or budget can be budget is a primary method of communicating agreed upon objectives throughout the organization. So following the budgeting process, of course, that will be casted in stones and that will be cascaded to the bottom positions so that they can adhere no to what was the company um is budgeting no whether in terms of the resources and alike. Okay, so next it promotes efficiency, no? With having effective budgeting in a certain company, no, or within departments, so it will promote efficiency. Why is that so? No? So say for example, class, no, in your own. So if ever you have a budget, no, for a particular um come December, no? So if ever you're that person who gives, no, to your family or to your friends, no, during Christmas, so mag-budget ka, no, with your allowances, magtigom ka, and then come Christmas or approaching to Christmas, you'll be spending, no, or you'll be buying na those items that you want to give to your friends, no, or to your family. So, if ever, naa kay budgets nga gina-establish for your self, no? Or what are those items that you want to give? So, with that, um, you will more likely to adhere to the budget that was established, no? So, when you come into the mall, if ever, no? So, you have the list na. So, kadto ra jud imong um i-buy and also kadto ra siya nga range no nga presyo nga imong purchase. no, when we have budgets. Kaysa if wala tay budgets, no, patuyang ra ka og pamalit sa imuhang paliton, sa imuhang para sa imuhang kuan, no, gifan. So that would give you um a headache probably, no? Kay mas basig ma-deficit ka. Okay? So same as in the company, no? So if there is a formal written statement, no, of a management plan, which is what we call as budget, so it will promote efficiency across departments or in the overall organization. Next is control device. Okay? So with budgeting in place, no, it will act as a control device, no? So dili na ka mo push atong mas mahal, no? Dapat mo adhere ka atong within the budget, no? It is important or it is an important basis for performance evaluation once adopted, no? Or it's part of the controlling process of yours, no? So these are just some of why we need to have an effective budgeting, no? Para there will be communication, no? Throughout the organization, then promotes efficiency all throughout the organization and its department, and it acts as a control device. Okay, so let's explore what is budgeting and accounting. Okay, so somewhat like kuan man sila, no? Pare-pareho ra sila, no? But um, accounting is useful when we craft budgets. No? So when you craft your budgets, no, for example, you're part in a budget committee. So you'll be relying on some data, no? So some of that data would be coming from the historical accounting data, no, on revenues, costs, and expenses. That will help you in formulating the future budgets. Okay? And dili lang tamo solely rely sa historical accounting data, we also have to consider into some other factors, no, nga i-incorporate para sa forecasting of or preparing the budgets. Okay? So accountants normally responsible is are responsible for presenting management's budgeting goals in financial terms. No? So we are really or we have that particular importance, no, as accountants, because we are the ones who usually present to the management about the budgets, no, the goals of the budget, no, in financial terms. Okay, so since budgets are a natural translation or quantitative translation of the strategies, no, so are um accountants are the go-to person, no, for presenting such to the management. Okay? Next is the budget and its administration are the responsibility of management, no? So there will be budgeting policy in place, no? Or there will be budgeting process that will be crafted by the management. So that is the sole responsibility of the management, no? Okay. Next is the benefits of budgeting. So the primary benefits of budgeting is number one, it requires all levels of management to plan ahead. No? By planning ahead, therefore, resources can be allocated efficiently and effectively. No? So, lesser ang casualties probably that will happen or um, dili wala kayo risk of having deficits, no? Cash deficits. Okay? Then it provides definite objectives for evaluating performance. Huh? So there what um when budgets are being casted in stones, no, that will serve as the targets, no, for each of the departments to adhere to. Dapat maoro jud na ang ilang ikuan say in terms in the cost department, no? So dapat dira ra gid ang ilahang gastuonon, no? Dira ra nga range. So that will be helpful in evaluating the performance if na-meet ba kaha sa kanang department ang iyahang targets or kanang range for the department to spend on. Okay, next is create an early warning system for potential problems. Okay, so if ever there is budgeting, no, so maka detect siya, no, og mga possible problems that would arise. Okay, but that doesn't mean that we don't have to be flexible in terms of our budgets, no? Budgets can also be adjusted, no? So the management will have a policy for that. Okay. Next is to facilitate coordination of activities within the business. So kung naay budgeting process, no, of course, dili ra ta mo employ og top to bottom. But normally, no, mag-una jud ana og I cannot really say that mag-una, no? But mostly companies will give um the budgets or will cascade the budgets from top management down to the bottom or down, no? The the lowest position or the below or the bottom departments, no? So, but the top management it does not necessarily mean that they have the sole um authority to craft the budgets, no? So they may ask the help of the middle level managers that are in the different departments, no? Para maka-know sila, no, ang top management kung what's really happening in that area or in that specific segment, responsibility center, no? Kay kanang sa mga top management, dili man sila kaayo naga-oversee in the day-to-day activities, no? So they may be looked into, or there will be some reporting at the end of the month to them, but the ones that are really overseeing the day-to-day operations or activities of the business are the managers within that specific area. No, so maybe they can ask help, no, in with the budget preparation, no. So it facilitates coordination of activities. Then it results in greater management awareness of the entity's overall operations. Okay? So all will be aware, no, that these are the resources that the company has. Therefore, this must be allocated efficiently, no? So thus we need to adhere to the budgets, no? Para walay overutilization of the their company's resources and dili siya ma-over budget or ma-under budget per se. Okay? And next is to it motivates personnel throughout our organization to meet planned objectives. So it's just straightforward, everyone, no? So with the budgets in place, then it will be a motivating, it will act as a motivating factor for those employees to adhere to the targets, to the budgets, no? Or planned objectives. Okay, so essentials of effective budgeting. So these depend on a sound organizational structure, no? Or tone at the top. Okay? So ang katong naga-establish sa budgeting process, no? or um how will it be considered as effective, no? So the management must be able to create that one or establish that one, no? With authority and responsibility for all phases of operations clearly defined. Okay? And it's based on research and an analysis with realistic goals. So the management um has that job, no, in order for them to create an effective budgeting. Dapat mag-research sila, no, mag-analyze sila, and it must have a realistic goal accepted by all levels of management. Okay, so those are the essentials of the effective budgeting. Okay, length of budget period. So it may be prepared for any period of time, no? But most common is 1 year, since mag make naman pod og other budgets, no, come succeeding years, no? So generally the companies are preparing for budgets for a period of 1 year, no? But it must be supplemented with monthly and quarterly budgets, no? It doesn't have to be 1 year solely, no? The management or the middle level managers may be able to create or to prepare monthly and quarterly budgets, no? Coming from that 1 year, budget. Different budgets may cover different time periods. Okay? So depende sa unsay goal ana nga budget, no? So you have to assess, no, what's the purpose of having that budget, and of course, you need also to assess the time period, for that particular budget. So it may be long enough to provide an attainable goal and minimize seasonal or cyclical fluctuations, no? With the budget in place, so it must provide an attainable goal, no? And it must be able to minimize seasonal or cyclical fluctuations. Okay? Because that's one of the purpose of having budgets, right? Para ma-minimize ang mga fluctuations, no? Or mga um economic na mga um downturns. Okay? Short enough for reliable estimates. Okay. So, accounting across the organization. So, businesses often feel too busy to plan for the future. No? So this is according to a study by Willard and Schulman Group Limited, found that fewer than 14% of businesses with less than 500 employees do an annual budget or have a written business plan. Okay? For many small businesses, the basic assumption is that as long as I sell as much as I can and keep my employees paid, I'm doing okay. No? A few small business owners even say that they see no need for budgeting and planning, no? Which is very wrong. Most small business owners, though, say that they understand that budgeting and planning are critical for survival and growth. But given the long hours that they already work addressing day-to-day challenges, they also say that they are just too busy to plan for the future. So, yes, like me, I'm already working. I already have or exposure to the corporate setting. So we can really say that this is true, no? Kay we only have 8 hours a day to work, right? And then daghan kayo concerns. Probably sa management, probably sa team, and then sa mga clients, di ba? So, it's really exhausting na, no? To add more tasks pa, no? But, um, I can say that budgets are really important. Thus, if ever that's essential, so dapat gahinan jud na siya, no? Sa team or kung kinsa to'y accountable person or accountable department for that one. Okay?